Hello, Eric here from ebassettproductions. Today we're going to be showing you how to make your own stencil. Go ahead and hop on your browser, go to Google Images, and search for the logo you want to use. Today I'm going to be using the DC logo. Find one that has well-defined lines and is easy to cut out. Save it to your computer, somewhere easily accessible, and open it in the program you want to use. I use Microsoft PowerPoint. It's super simple. You can also use Paint. Just drag your logo onto the program and adjust the size. Go ahead and print it out. Tools needed for this are scissors, an X-Acto knife, clear packing tape, and any kind of painter's tape. I recommend green frog tape with paint block. Now, carefully cut out the logo. Next, we're going to laminate the stencil using the clear packing tape. Make sure to move slowly from one side to the other, avoiding air bubbles. This is the most important part of the process. Remember, once the tape is on the stencil, it doesn't come back off, so be careful. Try to just barely overlap each piece of tape, making sure that the entire surface is laminated. Now just flip the stencil over and laminate the other side. Go ahead and cut it out again. Now you have a reusable stencil. Next, take the painter's tape and cover the side you want to use. If you are painting directly onto the logo, you would use it right side up. If you were designing grip tape or a vinyl, you would use it upside down. Once it's cut out, you should have one side taped and the other bare, unless you're using both sides for your project. I'm going to use this black piece of cardboard for an example. I don't recommend using this type of cardboard if you're going to do a sample, since the ridges could cause the paint to leak under the stencil. I coated the cardboard with some red, black, and silver to give it some depth. Now comes the tricky part. Take your X-Acto knife or sharp edge and gently splint the painter's tape away from the laminated stencil. Make sure to keep the stencil from sticking to itself. Examine the adhesive side of the painter's tape and make sure you didn't pull the clear tape laminate off with it. If you did, make sure you peel the laminate from the painter's tape before you apply it to your project. Go ahead and paste the stencil onto your project, slowly from one side to the other, avoiding bubbles. Once you get the stencil fully applied, you're ready for paint. Make sure that you do a lot of small, even coats, giving each coat ample time to dry in between. Using too much paint during one coat or recoating too early could cause the stencil to leak. I went with a simple black base coat, then a blood spatter effect. I know you'll want to take the stencil off as soon as you can, but make sure you wait extra time for your project to dry before you take it off. Use your X-Acto knife and slowly peel an edge of the stencil up. If you notice that you are peeling the surrounding paint up with the stencil, trace around the stencil with your X-Acto knife first before you lift it up. And there you go, your own stencil, your own design. Thanks for watching. Be safe and have fun.